fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I am here today to share with you my projects and goals and my plans for 2022. So I have a little cheat sheet here, but I'm just going to kind of talk, and I put out some pretty things for you to look at while I do that. So my first 2021 goal is, do you guys remember when, I don't know where I heard this, but somewhere somebody said it takes 10,000 hours to master something. If you've practiced at something for 10,000 hours, then you've become a master of it. So my goal for my diamond painting is to spend 10,000 hours diamond painting. Now, I'm not going to achieve that in 1 year, obviously, but I did keep track of how long it took me in my diamond painting log here. So for each item that I did, you can see that I put in here the number of hours and minutes that it took me to complete it. And I did that for everything that was in my logbook. So I have 1,001 hours completed for 2021. My goal for 2022 is 1,500 hours. So I'm going to try and be a little more consistent with my diamond painting. I had several instances last year where I took breaks from things, and also I was sick. So there was like a week and a half there that I didn't diamond paint hardly at all. So hopefully I will not be sick again in 2022, and I'll be able to meet that goal. One of my other goals is that I want to participate in 3 events. Now, I don't know exactly what those 3 are going to be. I know what 2 of them are. I am going to be doing the Chuck Along in March. I have a canvas already all picked out. I probably will do Drills and Chills again in October. We'll see. That's a maybe. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do for the 3rd one. I know there are always events popping up through the year. So if another one comes along that I decide I want to join, or if I end up hosting one. I have some ideas and thoughts on that, but I don't know if it will get all pulled together before the end of the year. So we'll see on that one. But 3 events, that's my 2nd goal. My 3rd goal is to have 50 finishes. Now, I kept track of all my finishes. You can see my logbook is kind of thick. I haven't counted up exactly how many finishes I had in 2021. That will be a separate video, but I want to finish at least 50 this year. I'm pretty sure I finished more than 50 in 2021, so I want to finish 50 in 2022, including at least one of my Heaven and Earth design canvases, which I still have to unbox. And then in addition to that goal with that many finishes, I also want to try at least 15 new to me companies. So not companies that I purchased from before, but 15 that are brand new to me companies. And I know I won't have any trouble finding those. So that's my 3rd goal. My 4th goal is kind of the big one. And what I'm planning to do is what I'm calling the Big 10. And the Big 10 is going to consist of me doing 1 canvas from each of the 10 what I call premier diamond painting companies. Now, I have 9 of them picked out. I don't know what the 10th one is going to be yet. I asked you guys for suggestions and I got a couple of suggestions. I'm not quite sure which one I'm going to do yet. For the first one, I'll be doing a Diamond Art Club, of course. Now, these are not in any particular order. These are just the number of companies. I'm going to be doing Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, Treasure Studios Art, Craftably, DIY Moon, Distracted by Diamonds, Oraloa, Craft Ease, Diamond Painting Deutschland, and then whatever I decide the 10th one will be. Now, I already have canvases from Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, Treasure Studios Art, DIY Moon, Distracted by Diamonds, and Diamond Painting Deutschland. I have canvases on order from Craftably, which means I will need to order something from Oraloa and order something from Craft Ease, both of which I can do, no problem. And then whenever I decide the 10th one will be. I'm leaning towards Uniquely Yours Down Under, but I might order from someplace else. We'll see. But that's my goal, is to do a canvas from each of the big 10 companies. So those are my 9, and I'll fill in the 10th. Now, I am going to be sharing some various things with you. I do have plans to do a separate video where I'm going to be sharing both how I set up my log for 2021 and how I'm going to be setting up for 2022, because I'm going to be doing some things a little bit differently. The basic format will remain the same, but I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently. So I'll be kind of showing you how I did everything 2021 and then what changes I want to make for 2022. I'm going to be sharing how my budget looked both last year and what my plans are for my budget in 2022, because they're going to be radically different. And then I also want to share some information with you about my random acts of kindness. If you haven't signed up for a random act of kindness, go check out the description below. I always have a link in my video descriptions to my random acts of kindness form. It's a Google form that you simply fill out with your complete address. Don't forget your zip code, postal code, country, whatever, depending on where you are, so I can send you a little piece of happy mail. I have maps, and my goals for the random acts of kindness are to fill in as many states in the US as I can and as many countries as I can, and I will share in that video where I'm at. I am planning to do every 3 months a state of the stash video where I share with you how many diamond paintings are in my stash, if I've added to it, if I've completed paintings, etc., etc. The goal is that I'm not going to be buying quite as many diamond paintings this year. So, and because I'm doing things like events and the Big 10 and some of my other goals, I'm going to be decreasing the number of paintings I have in my stash. That's the goal. We'll see how that works out for me. So every quarter I'm going to do a state of the stash video to kind of show you what's in my stash. And then of course I'll have a separate video on all of my finishes for 2021. Now a little bit about my budget and why I laid some of this out. My budget for this year, or my budget for 2021, was kind of out of control. And some of that was due to me starting the YouTube channel, and some of that is just due to I wanted pretty things. And I wanted to try everything out, and the YouTube channel was a nice excuse to buy some of these things. So I have all kinds of storage that I have purchased. However, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more storage. I think what I've got, I've kind of discovered what I like, what I don't. So I'll be sharing kind of my thoughts and comparisons on all of those. I bought lots of trays, including 3D printed trays. I kind of think I found my sweet spot there as well. You never know, I might find something else, but I have enough that I'm comfortable with what I have. And then you can see my pins here. Sadly, this is not all of my pin collection. This is just quite a few of them. So I may or may not be adding to them. I would like to get a couple of more pins from the French company because I love the way they look. But they're just so darn expensive. They're worth it, but they're expensive. So that may be something that I kind of save up to. And then also things like tips and wax and putties and things like that that I spent money on in 2021 that I hopefully will not need to spend money on in 2022. So I'm hoping that my budget for 2022 will essentially just be diamond painting kits, but we'll see how it works out for me. And I'll share in a separate video kind of what I plan to do there. And then also, you know, I will continue to have my regular programs, my regular videos. I will have, you know, unboxings, my whip-in chats, my D-kits, kit ups, finishes, all of that kind of thing that you know, are expecting from the channel. I will still be doing, but hopefully just in a little more cohesive format. And then also I have all of these goals that I will, you know, kind of share updates with you as the year progresses. So if you want to follow along with me and use the same goals, great, awesome, feel free to do that. If you want to set up different goals for yourself, awesome, do that too. I would love to hear what your goals are if you want to share them in the comments below. Don't forget to follow me on all social medias. I am on Instagram at Diamond Painting Anonymous. There is a Facebook page, Diamond Painting Anonymous, and I will put links to well, there will be links below to those if you want to check me out there. I would love to see you in both of those places so that we can share information with each other. And I'll be putting some of this information about my goals and things on my Facebook page, so that will be kind of a pinned post on the Facebook page as 2022 progresses. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's kind of my goals for 2022. My 1,500 hours diamond painting, my 3 events, 50 finishes, 15 new to me companies, the Big 10 goal, and then, yeah, just all the other stuff that I plan to share with you as we go along. So again, I hope you join me and follow along as I try to meet all of my goals. If you like this video, guys, don't forget to do all the things on your way out. Give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.